Hello, Bydrix. How are you doing tonight? This race is a 45-minute race. And we have a mandatory pit stop for fuel. And that's a mandatory stop time of 25 seconds. And it's on the drivers to take another 5 seconds for new tires. But most of the time everyone takes new tires. I'm fine, mate, thank you. A little bit stressed because my PC was doing strange things. I had some issues with the graphics card, so my screens were not aligning. And I got it fixed like 10 minutes ago, I think. So I was a little stressed if I could make it in time for the stream. Prototunes sets a very impressive lap of a 1:36. Fastest time of the practice until now. Prototunes still driving. Let's see if he can show us how you take this track. Good thing to know is that in this championship series we are handling a custom balance of performance. That means that the top 20 drivers in the championship standings are getting extra kilos to their car to get the field balanced. And if we look to the standings, let's take the top 5. We got Nate in first place and he got 40 extra kilos. And Nate is also in the lobby, I see. We got Irish on P2, gets 38 kilos. But Iris is not in the lobby yet, but maybe he will join just before quali. Genie is on P3 and is not in the lobby. German Wonder is on P4, who is also not in the lobby. So the top drivers are lacking tonight. Kai is in, must be in somewhere. Also missing. Oh, let's check. Server is resetting also. I think we have some problems. We are experiencing huge server issues at the moment. So the server is gonna be reset. And let's hope that the issues are solved. I already saw that we had 30 drivers, but there were 25 now, so some people are lagging out. And we're back. So to get everyone to join, we have an extra 2 minutes of practice now. And Irish is in the server now as well, so I think some of the drivers are having issues. So in 1 minute and 30 seconds we will start on the qualifying. As everybody is just waiting. So on the top drivers we have Irish in the lobby, Nate is in the lobby, Genie is not there, Kai is in, Albators is not in the lobby at the moment. Oh, he is, yes. Car number 123. And from Mikuni also, Metzacaster and Senior's Wine. And Karpachev. Those drivers are the drivers with the most ballast added to their cars. Nice looking pit lane. And here we go.
Green light, give it all you can.
And Irish is off. Hey Tseep! Good evening, mate. Good luck to you. In the 99 Porsche. Let's try and get that message out of the way. Turn lights on. Okay. Let's stick with Irish for the first lap. He's doing his out lap now, warming his tires, getting ready for his flying lap. Irish is second in this championship. And got a gap of 6 points on the leader, the championship leader Nate. Then we have Genie on third place in the standings with 172 points, 4 points away from Irish. And German Wonder got 155 points on P4. And Kai on 5th place got 152 points. As Irish makes himself ready for the first valid lap of the session. And the long straight into corner 8. I think it's called Corsa or something like that. Into corner 9 and 10. Onto the long back straight. Into corner 11. A fast right-hander. Corner 12. Not on the brakes. Try to keep control of the car. And then into the 2 last corners. A 137.2 motors. P2 for now. Car number 27. Car number 27 is now on his first valid lap. Mr. Legends in the 27 Porsche. And Mikuni also did a decent lap. Still on board with Legends. He's on his first valid lap. Nice white and black livery. Drifting through the corner. Trying to keep control. Into the last left-hander. Onto the start-finish straight. Can he make it to the top 10? He takes pole position for now with a 36.450. Matthew on the last couple of corners still needs to set his first time. You see how they struggle with control. Got P16, 4 seconds off the pace of the leader. And Irish took over P2, Karpachev on 3rd position at the moment. Metzacaster going to set his first time, first valid lap, and he goes up to P8, so in the top 10. El Bambino, I think he just invalidated his lap there. Call me Fox. In car number 24. No, sorry, 293. My mistake. Let's go on board with him. On the long back straight. Then the very fast corners to the right. The brakes. Try to keep control. And I think that was track limits for him. Let's see if this lap is valid, or call me Fox. It is not. So on top we have Irish now taking over pole position with a very little gap on Legends. Very close. And then we have Competizione on P3 at the moment, and then we have a little bit of a gap of a half of a second by Karpachev. Albert Doors is on, not on a valid lap now, but let's keep on board with him during this lap. He's on P5 for now. Albert Doors, very good driver. Stable, consistent. And let's see if he can improve. To start on the front row, maybe. It's such a struggle, this car. No traction control. Trail braking, very difficult. Need to try to brake in a straight line as much as possible. And Doors dropped to P6 now because Nate set a time good for 4th position on the grid. Albert on the straight, running to the start-finish line, and he did not improve. Keeps on position 6. And Competizione took over pole position with a 4/10 of a gap on Irish and Legends. Omi Fox still not set the time yet. 4 minutes remaining. Is this a valid lap for him? Call me Fox. Goes up to nothing yet. Did not validate it this lap. Then we have Rangoose. Took over P21. And we have Thus and Smiggy still out. Trying to set a valid lap. The time is ticking, guys. It's time to set your laps. Pepski on 9th position, not bad, but still 2 seconds off the pace of the leader. And Smiggy lost control of his car. Nate on his outlap, doing his flying lap now. Trying to get into the top 3. Is on P4 at the moment. Got some traffic ahead. Car number 86. That's the car of Tromekuni, so he got enough pace to keep the gap going. Ocron lost his car. Competizione just did another perfect lap, a better lap. Now a 1:35.925, 5/10 of Irish, and Nate is going for his last chance to improve. And we still, Call Me Fox still needs to set a valid time, same as for Thus. I think they both have enough time to do another lap. Same goes for Pepski. He's on P9 now. Going for his last shot on improving. And Competizione has gone to the pit lane. So he's trustful that this lap time is enough for pole position, and I think it is. Pepski in car number 37 on P9. And Thus has set a time in and is on P15 at the moment. Call Me Fox on the long back straight. Needs to validate this lap to not start at the back. Last two corners. Is this a valid lap? It is, and he jumps up to P13. Then we have car number 14, the car of Thus. On his last run to the start-finish line, he's on P16 now. Can he improve? He goes up to P10, so that's a good improvement on 6 positions. El Bambino on P11. Stays on P11. And that's it for this qualifying session. So here we go. Legends took over pole position. I totally missed that. So we got a new pole position holder. Berserker Legends in the 27 car took over pole position from Competizione. A little difference. So there's gonna be some good close racing. We have a 2 minute and 50 seconds waiting time for the drivers to do some final tweaking to their setup. And then Mr. Berserk Legends will lead the field around Misano for a formation lap. And then after the formation lap we will have a rolling start. And we will start the 45-minute race on Misano. This race we have a mandatory pit stop with a mandatory 25 seconds standstill time, mandatory refueling, and you have the possibility to change your tires for a 5 seconds extra stand time. The top 20 drivers of the championship standings do have extra ballast to their car. Number 1 in the championship standings got 40 kilos of extra ballast, and then every position downwards minus 2 kilos. Our top 3 in the championship standings is Nate, Irish and Genie. But Genie is not on the grid today. So all drivers are getting themselves ready. Some drivers will tweak their setups, tweak the tire pressures. Track conditions are optimum.
30 seconds.
Track temperature is 15 degrees, ambient temperature is 15 degrees as well.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Alright, here we go. Legends took off on P1. And we have Crow the Tune with the car number 8 on P2. Irish on 3rd position. Car number 4. Then we have Nate in the pink colored car on P4. Troll Mikuni starts on P5. Then we have Karpachev on P6. Albators on P7. Matt Sycaster on P8. Pepski on P9. Thus rounds up top 10 on P10. Then we have El Bambino on P11. Piotillo on P12. Creations on P13. Then we have Call Me Fox. Positive. The first time I see this driver on the grid. Welcome. Stand for Justice on P16. Then we have Sonic. Smicky. Teep. Malarex, Roni Pony, and Darezi, Matthew. Macweb. Matt Addy. Goose and Mr. Bimmer. As Legends is leading the field on the long back straight, making the field ready for the rolling start. Last couple of corners before we taking off on this round 5 of the XCLusive Cup series on Misano. Last corner. Legends is controlling the pace. Running to the start finish line, waiting on the green lights to start off Misano, round 5 of the XCLusive Cup series. Side by side into the first corner, and Crowded Tune took over. Pole position, P1. Everyone comes through cleanly. As we got Karpachev side by side with Metzakester. We have got one incident. Car number 293 is on the back. Call me Fox. And Crowded Tune is on first place. And Legends is keeping the pressure on. Iris behind them. Then we got Nate and Thromikuni. Metzakester in front of Karpachev now. And we got some close. Positive and thus are that Creations. Creations is in front of Positive. Backweb makes the move. Got it done. Nice job, well done. And we got Goose on P23 chasing down Matt Eddy. And this was the first lap of the race. Everyone is through cleanly. Only one collision, I think, with Call Me Fox. As Crowded Tune did also set the fastest lap. And is on P1, got a little gap of 7/10 on Legends. Iris is trying to keep up with Legends. But we need to keep in mind that Iris got a 38 kilos extra weight on his car. So that's a challenge for him, of course, to keep up with the guys in front. Let's go on board with Creations. Creations got Pepski on his bumper. And El Bambino in front. Yes, Pepski makes a move on the inside. And makes the move. And keeps his position. What a great move by Pepski. So Pepski's next target is now El Bambino. As ooh, Creations almost got Pepski. Clean rejoin, well done. But Creations is dropping further down the grid now. As Iris did set the fastest lap of the race. So he still got the pace with the extra kilos. And Karpachev is chasing down Metzakester. Let's get a little onboard going here. We are 5 minutes already on the way in this race. As we see that Gorbachev is faster on some corners. So this could be an interesting fight between the two. And Gorbachev is also chased down by Albator. No, not Albators. No, Gorbachev is already on the back of Metzacaster. Gorbachev is flashing his lights. And I got the message that we have some disconnects going in the server. Let me peek on Discord to inform you guys. Yeah, there are major DCs happening. There are already 3 guys out because of disconnect, so the server is not that stable. As Gorbachev is very close to Metzacaster. Ooh, and they touched there. Oh, and Metzacaster lost control of his car because of that touch by Gorbachev. Oh, what a bad luck. But Metzacaster is able to continue, but I think he has got a little damage on the front of his car because he hit the wall. And Legends took over the fastest lap of the race. Albators chasing down Gorbachev. On the back, all over the back. Alright, let's run down through the field. We have Crowley still on pole, on P1 I mean. Got a 1 second gap on Legends on P2, then we have Iris on P3. Still keeping it together. And we got Nate. Nate is the championship leader, got 40 kilos of extra ballast on his car. And I got 2 seconds of a gap on Irish. Then we have Tron Mikuni on P5. And Tron is on P7 in the championship standings and got 28 kilos of ballast. As we see Gorbachev and Albert Thor still battling it out on the track. Gorbachev in the 155 car, still ahead of Albators. Albators on the inside, no, still behind. And as we see, TAS and Positive are closing in on Albators. So this could be a 4-way battle in a couple of laps. So we have Albators then on P7, chasing down Gorbachev, and then TAS on P8, Positive on P9. Very strong impression from Positive. Well, first time I see him on the grid. So this means he is not a real rookie, but a experienced rookie. And we got Matt Sycaster on P10. Pepski on P11. Smiggy on 12th position. Creations on P13. Got Sonic on his back. No? I think I'm confused. I'm confused. That's Sonic. Sonic is in front of Creations. And we have Matthew on P15. A big gap of has almost 7 seconds on P14. Got Mac Webb on P16. And Malarex is side by side with Mac Webb here and got the inside. Oh, and lost control of his car. Malarex is off the track and drops back on the grid. As we see few drivers struggling with the control of the car. Thus also runs off the track, lost control of the back of his car. And Crowd-the-Tune took over the fastest lap of the race. Still stable on P1 with a 2-second gap on Legends. Irish and Legends still got the same pace. We see a 5/10 gap during the whole race. So they are in a nice flow together. Matt Sycaster on P9, chasing Positive, side by side, at the outside line, later on the brakes than Positive, and I think he got the move done. Yes, he did. Nice overtake by Matt Sycaster. Very stable. And we got Pepski and Smiggy going side by side on the fast right-hander here. Smiggy in front of Pepski. Pepski got the inside and lost control of his car too soon on the throttle. Oh no, that was not Pepski, but I'm confused. I'm not sure who that was. Same cars is sometimes difficult to see who is who. So my apologies for that. Sonic, oof. That was close. And Sonic is losing the car and touched Creations also. And is that Matt Sycaster? I think so. Matt Sycaster side by side with, who was that other car? I'm not sure. Is it Creations? No, it's Pepski. No. Hello Lexi, good evening. Peoteo on P16. Chasing down Stand for Justice on P15. So a little battle on the midfield. Peoteo got some better cornering there. Stand for Justice, I think he got a good exit. Side by side. But the server is unstable. And the cars are lagging. So it's very difficult for the drivers. As Peo got past Stand for Justice and took over P15. And Creations is the first driver going for his pit stop. Oh, there's another driver in. Creations and Positive both go for the pit stop. Smiggy, Matthew and Matt Eddy also did their pit stops already. And Sonic got off track there. Lost control. And Crowded Tune is still cruising on P1. Got a nicely 3-second gap on Legends. Got a good flow going, Crowded Tune. Just chilling and cruising. It looks like Iris is closing in on Legends. And we got a car leaving the pit lane, who's getting involved in the battle between Legend and Iris. And he makes room. Well done. Not sure, is that Pepsi? And Positive got a stop and go 30 for speeding in the pit lane. Speeding in the pit lane, so he needs to go into the pit lane again and stop his car for another 30-second penalty. And Matt Sycaster trying to get on Pepsi for 8th position. And Irish dived into the pit lane. So that's gonna be an interesting one. So we need to keep in mind to check on Legends often to see if he goes into the pit lane. And Pepsi also is also making his pit stop. And we are almost halfway this race, so that's why people are pitting already. So I'm trying to do undercuts. Because we had a lot of battles going on. Scroll the tune extends the gap to a 4 second gap on Legends. Paul Mikuni is on 4th position. But because of the pit stops we see some gaps on the field now. There's Iris. Let's see if Iris is... No, where's Iris? Here it is. Iris got himself in traffic. So this is gonna cost him time. Not much time, but as Legends is doing his pit stop now. So let's stay on board with Irish to see if they meet again. Legends is in car number 27, standing still in the pit lane now. This goes about the battle for second position. Car number 27 is still standing still in the pit lane. And I'm just paying attention to the pit lane, not watching this collision, as Legends is moving down the pit lane, but it's a long pit exit. Here comes Irish. And Legends is speeding up now. And got in front of Irish and created a bigger gap. But because of my focusing on the pit lane we missed that collision, so...
We are halfway through.
My apologies for that. I'm not sure what happened. We got a lot of people in the pit now. Car number 7 is moving. Malarex. Let's see where he will come on the track. It's a very long pit exit. Malarex joins just behind car number 14. That's thus. And Iris is closing the gap again on Legends, so he's moving closer and closer. Let's see if Iris can do a strong second stint to take over second position. As Albator's on P4, chasing down Karpachev. I think that's Karpachev. No, it's not. That's a back marker. My mistake. Minutes remaining. As all the drivers are also making their pit stop. Nate on second position is making the pit stop. And Albertors is pushing another driver off the track. That's not how you used to do that. Let's check if we can find a interesting battle. Malarex on the back of Matt Addy. Let's see if Malarex can keep up the pressure on Matt Addy. The battle for 17th position. And Albatros is making his pit stop. I'm curious on what position he will drop back after his pit stop. And Thos also making his pit stop, so almost all drivers did their pit stop. And we got Matt Sycaster on the back of Bimmer. Bimmer is an unpitted car. So normally it's better to let the car behind through to not slow yourself down and not slow the car behind down. So that's what he does. And he also joins the pit lane. So that's a good thing for Matt Sycaster. He can build up and try to close the gap on Karpachev. Three seconds away from Karpachev. Irish on the back of Legends, so we are going to have an interesting battle for second position on the track. It's impressive, the same pace these two drivers have. Irish trying to get some slipstream from Legends. Later on the brakes. Got the corner a little. All over the back of Legends. And we got a back marker in front of them. Yeah, we can keep on watching those guys, but there's more action down on the field. We got Albators building the pressure up on Karpachev for 6th position. Albators in the car number 1, 2, 3. Five tenths of a gap. So he's close enough for a good battle. Creations closing the gap on Pepsi. Battle for 9th. And we have Call Me Fox also close to Matt Eddy. Trying to get some slipstream on the back straight, but Matt Eddy is keeping Call Me Fox behind. I want to check back on the battle for second position. Iris and Gorbachev. Iris and Legends, I mean. Sorry. Legends still managed to keep Iris behind. But every time we watch them, Iris is closing up on this part of the track. And we see a car spinning on the exit of the pit lane. And we see Legends pulling out on the straights because of course Iris got extra ballast on his car. Trying to get slipstream in. Iris is trying to get the best race line as possible as Legends defends his position. And the back marker nicely moves out of the way to keep this fight going. And we see Legends pulling out on the straight again. Let's watch some other guys. We got Mac Webb on P14. Trying to close up to stand for justice for P13. Let's get the guys on the back of the grid some screen time. We got Matthew on P26. Doing a little bit of a lonely race now. But give him some respect, guys. We're still driving. Then we got Seep on P25. We haven't seen much from him this race yet. Number in 99. Also a little lonely on the grid. Drives around smoothly. Just cruising on his own. And Bimmer on P23. Then we have Goose P22. And Positive is on P21, even though he got a 30-second stop and go penalty. So he's not all the way on the back of the grid. So he gained some positions. Peoteo on P20. In the green Porsche car, Darazi, one of the PlayStation drivers tonight, on P19. And then we have Rony Pony on P18. Mad Addy on P17. Fox is on P16. As we see Legends and Irish battling still behind Fox. Irish very close. So let's move up the grid fast to watch those guys battle. Malarex on P15. MacWeb is on P14. Chasing down Stand for Justice. Got off track a little bit there. Stand for Justice on P13. Thus on 12th. Smiggy on 11th. And we got Creation on P10. Pepski 9th. Metsycaster on 8th. Albators P7. Herbchef P6. Prawn is on P5. And Nate on P4. And Irish was slipping and sliding on the inside of Legends. Can he get the move done? Yes! He got it, took over, second position. And now needs to try to keep Legends behind. It's gonna be a hard, tough job to do. Because Legends, he's got the faster car. Got him on the inside. A little bumper scratching there. And Iris keeps second position. But it's gonna be a long defensive part of the race. 8 minutes to go. Legends on the inside. Almost lost control. And now we got the long straight. The first straight. Iris is defending the inside. Gorbachev on the outside. Iris keeps his car in front. And now we are going to get a long straight. And a back marker in front. Can Irish break away from Legends? It looked like it. And Quautatune lonely cruising 13 seconds gap on Irish. And a car goes off. Back marker gets out of the way. Malarex, nice done, well done, well done. Just doing everything to try to break away from Legends. But it's so hard to do with a 40 kilo extra weight added to his car. 38 kilos, I mean. Smiggy and Thus battling for P11. Hey Lord, evening. Smiggy and Thus battling for P11. As we see, Iris is creating a gap now on Legends. 6/10. Almost a second now. Yeah, let's get some on board going with Smiggy then. The back of Thus. Let's hear that engine. It's a very interesting race, Claude. We got a very interesting battle for P2. Legends was on second on P2 for the whole race until 4 minutes ago. And Irish finally got the move done. And now breaks away from Legends finally, because Legends is much faster on the straights because of the extra ballast on Irish car. Yeah, Irish got 38 kilos of extra ballast and Tune has nothing, has 0. I see him not in the top 20 of the championship standings. So that's why, yeah. Come on, Smiggy. Give us some nice battle. Side by side. On the outside. And he got the move done. Very nice, very patient and waited for the right moment to make the pass, but now he needs to try and keep the position, of course. As Thus is still on his back. Yeah, otherwise we can name it the Irish Championship, I think. Right? It's a very good way to get interesting battles during the championships. As we saw that Thus was losing control of the car, so Schmicky got a nice gap. Ooh, and he almost lost his car, so here comes Thus again. Very late on the brakes, Thus. And we see Smiggy struggling with the tires. And we got 2 minutes remaining on this race. Are the colors better now, Lord? Because I made some, I did some filtering on my streaming program to get more color. Okay, cool. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see, we have Fox and Rony Pony also battling, but we see Smiggy struggling still with his tires, and Thus is on the back, all over the back. Battle for P11. But I want to move to some other some other drivers. For example, Fox and Rony Pony. Very close. "30 seconds remaining in the race. Let's check where the... Oh, we got another full lap. Let's go on board with Fox for a little. Let's see if he can... And Rony Pony lost the car. So that means that Calmy Fox moves up a position and takes over P16. Let's get on board with our race leader for his final lap. Impressively stable. Got a nice flow going. Got the fastest lap of the race. No issues. Good performance by Crowder Tune. With the car number 8 is bringing home his victory of round 5 of the XCLusive Cup series. A couple of corners left for the run to the finish line. Give some love to your race winner, Crowder Tune. Congrats to him. P1, GG, well done. And here we got Irish. What a performance. 38 extra kilos of ballast and still keeps on second position in the race, and a great battle with Legends. Respect to both of these drivers. Legends, P3, well done mate. Then we got Nate with 40 kilos of extra weight. On P4, Tromikuni. Last corner for him. Brings home P5. Congrats. Gorbachev. Strong race by him. I think he can be proud on this result. Albators, well done mate. Good race by you. GG. See you on TikTok. Matt Sakester got some difficult moments during the race, but still brings home P8. Pepski, same for him, got some difficulties, and also brings home P9. P10 is Creations. And Smiggy and Thus are still close on the final corners. And they are going to close this race off. P11 for Smiggy and P12 for Thus. That's some great end race action by these two drivers. Congrats to the podium finishers. Crowder Tune P1, Iris P2 and Legends on P3. Thanks to all you guys for the race today. We got some interesting battles which we captured. So feel free to check back the complete stream to see if we got some battles captured where you took part in. I will post the links on the Discord. And let's check on the next race. Let me pop up the championship information. We got on the 3rd of December, we're going to Indianapolis for round 6. So I want to thank you all for watching today and taking part in the race also. And I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.